All right, everybody, we are live. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Video's okay. Give me the 5x5. You'll try, Dana. Hi, Valente. How's everything in Italy? I think you're, if I remember right, you're Italy, right? 4x5? Is it because your ears or what? Hey, Dusty or Russell, how you doing? Okay, everything sounds good. I didn't want to be pegging the mic. There is no music in here right now, so we're just kind of going with the flow. Matter of fact, I'll let y'all see me. Hi, everybody. There's Lisa. Reed's getting ready. The creator of the new game.
Hey everybody, what's happening on this beautiful Saturday? Okay, Mo, how many streams do you have going now?
Well, she's got the guitar one open. I know. I found that channel on YouTube the other day or yesterday.
Dana,
There you go.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right, this is going to be very informal. We're going to keep it relaxed. You know, it pulls about having fun. Hey, Clayton.
Hi, Clayton.
And Monique says afternoon. That's right. It is afternoon in your part of the country. We still got a few more minutes.
What, 30 more minutes, right? 30
Um,
minutes or so?
24.
Oh,
Marcelo,
semantics.
morning. Thank you. Like I said, Reed's getting set up. Once he gets situated, we will get him on the mic with me. We'll go over the game and everything, the rules and all that. He has a website. Matter of fact, I need to look that up here in a bit and put it link in the description. And then we'll do some demonstration on the table.
And for those of you that are local, they are having a plate sale here for their brother in law to help him with medical expenses.
Hey, Crawluck. Yes, yeah, there is a benefit going on right now.
And it's really good because Fat Girl's eating already.
Yes, she is.
Y'all should know already.
And ignore me on camera because I'm still not used to being on camera this
long. Whatever.
I'm not. I'm behind the camera. I'm not in front of the camera. But let y'all know that we did play a few games this morning, and I did do a couple of interesting shorts. Lisa did an interesting short, and I actually did a really great break and early out, which is I've got proof. She went to the kitchen. I've got proof on video. I did it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe him until I actually see the video because, my back was turned, so I didn't see anything.
Yeah. But remember, I'm recording. Everything is not a problem, Dana. Hey, I left after a little while last night on that stream.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have liked that stream.
Oh, probably not then. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave. How's everything?
It going in England?
How's everything on the other side of the pond? Yeah, we're going to give it a little bit more time for all y'all to pop in. Let me know what y'all are drinking this morning, by the way, or this afternoon.
Water with a tea enhancer.
Yeah, she's got her tea enhancers.
I do.
She's got every flavor in the book, I think.
I do not. I've already had.
She's still looking for a few that she ran out of.
Yes, I am.
She found some in Ohio that.
Okay, well, we'll see y'all later. Fat girls can go finish eating.
Okay. All right. You did get it on a good track after a while? Cool. All right, and this is the table the way it's set up. You ready? I hate being in front of a camera too, so. All right. Okay, got it. Hey James, how you doing?
Howdy do.
All right. Can y'all hear Reed okay? You might need to put it a little closer to your mouth.
Alrighty. How
All
do
right.
you do?
All right. Everyone, now we're live now. This is the actual screen going on right now. This is delayed for YouTube. Just so
Okay.
you know.
Yes.
So you're talking at the same time as this one.
Very good.
Everyone, this is Reed Moore. He's came up with a new game called Texas One Shot. And I'm going to let him introduce it, explain it, and all that. And then we will do a demo of the game. As you can see, the table's already set up.
Okay.
So, Reed, go for it.
As
this is
Lonnie
the camera
said,
right there.
I'm Reed Moore, manager of Twisted Texas Style LLC. It holds a trademark to a new game called Texas One Shot. It's just to be very familiar to everybody. It's 9-ball, except the reward system has changed. Instead
Okay.
of being rewarded for making a ball and getting to shoot again, a player simply moves the 9-ball and they're allowed to shoot again. Only game in the world you don't have to make a ball to be able to shoot again.
So basically, you gotta hit the lowest ball on the table, but you gotta carry him into the 9 and make sure you move the 9. Is what you're saying?
If you want, right? If you
want
want
to keep
shoot
shooting.
again, of course you can't play defense.
Okay.
But if you want to shoot again, you got to move the 9-ball, and any ball can move the 9-ball as long as you hit the lowest ball on the table first.
Oh, okay. So it's not necessarily a carom. Anything can, as long as the 9-ball
Right.
moves in any form or fashion. Okay.
That's right. It can be a combination, and which is common. And
Okay.
and what this does is it really changes the way the game's played. You're no longer focused on making a ball.
Okay.
Although to win, you have to make the 9-ball.
You have to make the 9-ball.
So an early 9 is a win. It's not.
So it's like regular 9-ball in terms of that.
Yes.
Okay.
And so it's trying to win every shot. If you aren't trying to win, why are you playing?
Okay. So basically, no 3 foul rules. No. Now, is there ball in hand if they don't hit the lowest ball on the table?
There's ball in hand if you don't hit the
Okay.
lowest ball on the table. There's ball in hand if you hit the lowest ball on the table and don't drive it to a rail.
Okay. So the rail is still involved here.
The
So it's
rail
not
is still
it's not
involved.
just the 9, the object ball on the 9.
Right.
It's the rail as well. Okay.
Well, and with the exception of if you move the 9. If you move the 9, you're no longer required to
Hit a
hit a
rail.
rail.
So it's equivalent to making a ball without hitting a rail. So
exactly.
okay.
So it's should be real familiar. It's, like
Mhm.
it's as close to 9-ball as it can be.
But you've changed it. You've twisted it essentially, like your
Yeah.
title says or your name, and made it a little bit more difficult.
It is more difficult because the 9-ball is smaller than a pocket,
Mm-hmm.
and there's 6 pockets and only one 9-ball, and the 9-ball moves around, so you never know where it's going to be
Right.
unless you're real good.
So you're yeah. And we got a few of those here in town.
Yes.
and I'm pretty sure some of them will want to play the game, and once they understand it and learn it,
Mhm.
And
It's been real fun to going around teaching people how to play the game. It's there's been 2 people I've played in the
mhm.
last year that didn't want to play a second game. Everybody, most people who play it, they get it and they want to play it again right away.
They were probably more traditionalist. Just they like the way it is, and
Mhm.
because a lot of people don't like new games. They don't like
Yes.
change. This is a change.
Exactly. And that's why I'm excited to be here today, is because I know that there's a juniors competition following this.
Yeah, there's a league right after here, so we'll be done with this by 2. Now, they've got their APA league they'll be playing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but some of them may have questions or whatever. So
I'm happy if telling
if
them
they're interested.
take a
That's the
look.
thing. But we can't interfere with the league, basically.
Oh,
So yeah. But we know Steve, so we
yeah,
can-
I'm not out to interfere with anybody. I'm
yeah.
just showing something new and
Nope,
hoping
that's
that it
good.
catches on.
I'm just glad we finally were able to hook up.
Oh, it's been a while.
We've been trying to hook up for months, everyone.
Yeah.
But schedules have just not been working with ours, mainly ours, not yours. Yeah. So, but what we'll do is there anything else you want to tell them about it?
Let's see. Well, we have our own rack. It's called the fat rack.
Okay.
We took the regular 9-ball diamond and twisted it 90 degrees.
Okay.
And I'm big on this twisted thing.
Twist. That completely understand. Well, I'm a backwards thing.
Yes.
Backwards is my thing.
And the 9-ball goes on the spot.
9-ball on the spot. Okay.
One
And
ball goes to the new head of the rack.
yeah. Hey, let me move you to the table real quick so y'all can look. He did. Matter of fact, let me zoom in on it. Okay, that is how he's got the rack. He does have custom they were made by Aramith balls. You can see the 9-ball in the middle, but that's how the rack is. You said 9's on the spot.
Nine's
One
on
in the
spot.
front. Does any of the other balls matter? Does 2 have to be in the back?
No.
No.
Any
Okay.
ball can be in the back. The one has to be out front. And because we call it the fat rack, PHAT, fat rack. Everybody wants to hit a fat rack. And there's 3 balls lined up there in a row. The 1, the 9, and in this case the 2. And when you hit that 1 ball, that 2 ball is going to go right to the foot of the rail and come back and clear anything out that's left in the center of the rack. On the rack, by definition, the 9-ball moves on the break.
Okay.
When in 9-ball, you hope you make a ball so you get to shoot again after the break.
Right.
In this game, by definition, the 9-ball moves, even if it's still sitting on the rack. Energy passed through the 9-ball.
Okay.
And so by definition, the 9-ball moves, even if the 9-ball is still sitting on the spot. Which means the person who breaks is going to shoot again.
Okay.
They're required to hit the lowest ball on the table first.
Okay.
And if they move the 9-ball, they get to shoot again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I'm messing with camera stuff, everyone, if you didn't think. I'm not ignoring him.
No, not a problem. It's the easiest thing to remember when you're playing the game is if the 9-ball moves, it's your turn. And if the 9-ball doesn't move, sit down and let somebody else shoot.
Okay.
Now, what? Excuse me? Oh, yeah. I get to that. Because that fat rack is so juicy sitting out there, I made it where you can't break from the rail. You have to square up to break.
Oh, so you got to break head on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
You have one diamond in from each side on the head of the table and second diamond down from each side of the table.
Okay.
Creates a square. And you have to break anywhere from within that square.
Okay.
And, who wants to play pool with somebody who doesn't want to square up?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And
just put your mic a little closer, Monique.
certainly. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Monique.
Let's see. How's that?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Then if y'all want, y'all can go ahead and get set up and demo it. If you want, do you want to stay on the mic? That way you can explain it.
Sure.
I will get Lisa over here.
All right.
I will find Lisa, everybody.
All right. Well, very good.
Okay. Well, if you want to set up.
Well, it's set.
Okay.
It's ready to go over there. and I'll just keep talking about all the great things about this game.
Okay. And let me,
while you find Lisa.
yeah, just keep that a little closer, and I'll be right back.
All right. Ooh,
That's me.
going places.
The adventures of live streaming.
Very good. So, Texas One Shot came about from a winter storm Uri that occurred in Austin about 2 years ago. I was stuck in a house on a hill, iced in. Nobody's coming to my rescue, and I had a pool table and no electricity, and I was by my lonesome. Played every game in the world I could think of, and I kept on coming back to 9-ball and started playing slap the 9. Trying to make the 9-ball every shot. And realized there was a game in there, and deciphered the rules to Texas One Shot. It's a game for show offs and badasses. Show offs move the 9-ball a lot, and badasses make it. Let's see. The beauty of the game is you're always focused on the 9. 9-ball can be kind of frustrating that you can make 8 balls in a row in 9-ball and miss the 9, and all you did is just set up your opponent. Where in this game, you're always trying to win. That the focus is on the 9. Focus is not on pocketing balls.
Right. Now, everyone, Lisa volunteered. I was going to put her on the mic, and you know how she loves being on camera. She actually volunteered to play the game.
Oh,
So
good.
she did not hear anything we said, so he's actually teaching her. You want to introduce your friend?
Yes, Key. Key's been playing this game since the very beginning.
Okay.
We met out at the lake. I ran sailboats before I got into developing this game. So you can see he moved the 1. He made a legal shot, but he didn't move the 9, so his turn is over. And now Lisa's object is to hit the 1, and if the 9-ball moves, she gets to shoot again. If the 9-ball goes in, she wins. And challenging for people who've been playing pool all their lives to shoot again when they don't make a ball. That's a hard lesson.
Yeah.
But that's the way this one works. And it sounds easy. All you got to do is move the 9.
Right. But like you said earlier, if you get the 9 on one side of the table and your object ball on one side and your 9-ball on the other, it's not. Oh, there's your ID.
Thank you very much.
So.
Yeah. There it moves. And
like you said, as long as the 9-ball moves, even if another ball hits it, you're still good.
That's right. And the definition of energy going through it that we use on the break, we use that throughout the entire. She's going to have ball in hand here because he failed to hit the 2. So if energy goes through the ball, if a ball rolls up and just touches the 9-ball, it's deemed to have moved. It doesn't have. You don't have to see it vibrate. You know that the ball touched it, energy passed through.
Okay. Scott had asked, "Is there a rail rule?" And from what you said, as long as rails contact's made, if they hit the 9, a rail does not have to be hit.
That's right, and we call that putting.
Putting.
And the reason the rail rule is in effect is to keep people from having an easy snooker on you.
Okay.
And so if you move the 9, you can't snooker your opponent because it's still your shot.
Right.
And by allowing putting, you can move the 9 ball around to set yourself up for the win by just having some little short shots that a clear ball out of the way, or ooh, look at that. He didn't win that time, but he could win in one shot right now, no doubt. Oh, he didn't touch it. And the 3 ball fell, so the 4 ball is the object ball, and let's see what kind of English she uses here. I think Lisa's got this. Oh, not what I was expecting. Of course, when I shoot, often I don't get what I expect.
Yeah.
So, it just sounds so easy. All you gotta do is move the 9, and look, it's sitting there in the pocket for 3 shots in a row.
It's getting it there.
Mm-hmm. You know, she's really strong on her draws. She can draw the cue ball back into the 9. Or
She's
she can
not.
bank the 4. The 5 ball's kind of blocking her a little bit that way. Or, of course, you can always play defense. Look at that. Yeah!
Yeah. First game ever, and she pulls it off.
That's right. She's playing one of the most experienced guys in the world in this particular game, and she took him out the first game.
So is it okay? You probably said it earlier, but just is it rack your own?
Yes,
Or is it opponent
as a matter of fact, the way we play this game, it's challenger breaks, rack your own.
Challenger breaks.
Challenger
So it's not
breaks,
winner break, it's challenger breaks.
Challenger breaks. The winner ought to be out celebrating with their friends.
Okay.
And let the challenger do all the work. Basically, it's easier to rack from the side of the table
Okay.
than it is from the foot of the table, because the rack's twisted.
Right.
And so,
Now, do you have your fat rack that you were talking about?
the fat rack?
Do you have one with you?
No, the fat rack is how the balls sit on the table. It's not.
Okay, that's what you're actually calling it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So you don't have a racking system that does it. Okay.
No, you can use a template.
You can use a template.
Use a diamond. You can use a triangle rack. Any kind of rack you want. But when you see that, when you stand at the head of the table and you look down there and you see that rack, you know it's the fat rack.
Yeah. Okay. So you're looking at perspective from when you're breaking it.
Yes.
And she's got to break straight on.
Yeah. Just square up to break. Can't break from the rail.
But is it like anywhere in the box?
Anywhere in that center box.
Okay, so it's got to be in the box.
So that's
Right,
I call it the square. And
okay, square.
Square up to break. The 9 balls on the spot. 1 ball's at the new head of the rack, of the fat rack. And by definition, the 9 ball moved.
Because it was balls were up against it anyway.
Energy went through.
So she.
So that means it's her shot.
So no matter what happens on the break, unless you scratch, you got to you shoot again.
If you scratch, you either scratch or you win.
Okay, scratch or win. Okay.
Yeah. Or you shoot again.
Okay. How many 9s on the break have you made with this style of rack?
I've made probably 6 or 7 in the last year.
Yeah, but you play a lot, so it's not a high percentage to make it.
Well, I'm worried that somebody's going to hack the rack.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure that when the pros get to playing,
Right.
that the rule's going to have to be spot the 9 on the break.
Okay.
Because it's not about breaking. It's about moving that 9 ball around. There's a little defense there. You can move the 9 with any ball. It's fun to watch people get excited playing the game. And it's a very good spectator game because you can hit that 9 on accident, just like in 9-ball stop counts. And you can miss that 9-ball by the narrowest of margin.
Yep.
Miss it by a hair.
Yeah, you can. You want to keep talking?
Sure.
I'm sharing on social media.
Very good. Well,
We.
ooh, she did it again. She moved that 9. Now, as I was saying earlier, it's a game for show off some badasses. I'm neither one, but show offs can move that 9-ball a whole lot. Move it all over the table. Badasses, they just drop the 9. They make the 9. But the
She's
beauty of the game is
good.
you're no longer focused on pocketing the object ball. You're only worried about making that 9-ball. And 9-ball people, they tend to avoid the hero shots.
Yeah. Not me. I'm not me. I'm not defensive. I'll shoot. That's why
Good.
Yap made that comment.
Yeah.
That's Yap. He's from Singapore. He's like, my cues are set up. Yep. Lisa and I were
Yeah.
warming up before Reed got here,
Oh,
so I
very
actually
good.
got to play. I don't get to play much because all I do is live stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, she did it. It moved. It moved
moved.
twice. So, I've seen people who I had to explain the game of 9-ball to before I could
You had to teach them
this
basic 9-ball before you could.
before I taught them this game, and
Well-
they fell in love with the game.
Well, there's a lot of people that all they do is play 8-ball.
Yeah, that's
They
fact.
never play 9-ball.
And I grew up saying that eight balls for gentlemen and 9 balls for gamblers.
Yeah.
And
It's about right.
you can tell that in competitions because if you're playing a tournament, one game of 8-ball and it's double elimination, and they generally don't race to 3 or something when you're playing 8-ball in a local tournament, but
Right.
you always played race to something in 9-ball because one game, luck can carry you through one game, but luck doesn't carry you through a series of games.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Lisa's having fun, everybody.
I'm glad she is. And this
And
game's
she
a
didn't
lot
want
of
to
fun
get. She
because
hates camera. She hates the camera.
you get to shoot those carom shots and shoot the combinations that normally you would avoid.
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden you're getting to play the hero shots and show what you got and find out what you don't have.
Yep.
You find out why the pros don't play the hero shots because it looks easy, especially on paper. Now Keys on the 5, and Lisa's done a good job of leaving the cue ball in between the 5 and the 9, so he has to go the opposite way to get to where he wants to be. You getting to use your draw and your English all the time, and it's a lot of fun. And especially if you get to use it without having to focus on making the object ball.
It seems like there'd be there's a lot of times where you don't want to make an object ball because you need to put your cue ball or something in a different angle or different trajectory to make sure you hit that 9 or move the 9.
That's correct. And you can't play defense. It's, there's opportunities to hit the object ball and hide the cue ball. And a lot of the balls made in the
nice
game
shot.
are. Oh, look at that! He made the bank and he hit the 9. And he pulls back on that. No.
Okay, so
They
Lisa's
didn't
got
get enough
ball in
down
hand.
English to get back to that.
So basically, when you get these ball in hands and everything, I would think you want to try setting up for combos to make that 9.
That's correct.
Ideally, that's your main opportunity to try to make that 9.
Mm-hmm. And in a case like this, where it's very difficult to make the 9, you can be thinking about setting up for your next shot, where you touch the 9, but you want to leave that cue ball where the 6 in between the cue and the 9, so you have a good shot on it. So it's interesting to watch people shoot. You can see their thinking pattern.
Right. This is where it comes. Everyone's got a different mentality on the table. They different shooting styles and different thoughts on how to do stuff.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, it died off the
They
roll.
know their own strengths and weaknesses.
Yes.
So, Magic Key's going to try to cross that 6 across. No. He's going for defense. Now, the game gets very interesting at this point. There's one object ball and the 9 ball. Now, if she makes the object ball and touches the 9 ball, she's golden because she can shoot that 9 over and over and over.
So that's how it works. Yeah.
But if she makes the object ball and does not touch the 9,
yeah,
then Key's going to be all over that 9. If it takes him 10 shots to make it, that's fine.
right.
And
But as long as he touches it,
as long as he touches it,
yeah,
and
he's
does
good.
not scratch.
Okay.
And I have to admit, I have scratch chasing that 9 ball around all by itself.
Yeah. Trying to get gusto. It's similar, yep. The main goal is that you have to hit the object ball, the lowest ball on the table, like regular 9 ball, but the 9 ball has to move. So you can carom, you can hit another ball into it. However, as long as that 9 ball moves, you get another shot.
That's right. It can be 5 balls later, and finally something comes around and hits it, and it may be slop. It may not have been intentional, but it's still a hit, just like in 9 ball. Oh, she's golden now.
No,
Yeah.
you still got to make the 9.
Just don't scratch. But she can putt. She don't have to drive a ball to the rail at all.
Well, she's going.
Right. Well done, Lisa. Well done.
Okay, Lisa, Yap wants me to play.
Very good.
Because you know how mean they are.
This is great, yeah. Well, it's a game for people who like to chase after that 9.
That was fun.
I'm glad you liked it, Lisa.
That was fun.
Very good.
It really does test your skill as far as trying to hit that ball.
Absolutely. It hurts my head sometimes playing the game.
Yes, most definitely. I don't like to think.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
I do like to say it's an intelligent game.
It is. 'Cause-
Yeah. All right, and Lonnie's gonna rack them up himself. All right. How to find that spot, put the 9 ball on the spot, and it's a beautiful thing. Now I do worry about people hacking the rack, especially with templates. The template, you know, is so repeatable of a rack, and there's people out there that have time to hit the rack 10,000 times in a row just to get it perfect.
Look, he really got
And
that
look at
nine
that
ball
9
going.
ball roll. Woo! It is definitely, the 9 ball can definitely go in on the break.
Yeah, but now he's got to figure out how to get from that 1 ball to the 9 ball.
Mm-hmm. Well, he can get any ball to the 9 ball. Or he can hide. He can duck and cover.
Yeah, it definitely
Definitely.
makes you think because you have to figure out your angles more to try to hit something to hit that 9 ball.
Right, and most games, you're focusing on 2 balls, the cue ball and the object ball.
Mm-hmm.
And in this game, you're focusing on 3 balls. The cue ball, the object ball, and the 9 ball. So it definitely steps up the thinking process.
Yes, it does. It really does.
But it's super fun to make those hero shots.
The whole thing was a lot of fun. Just trying to figure out how to get position on something. Yeah, you want to hit your ball, but you're not concentrating on making that ball to set you up for the 2 ball or for that next ball. You have to think about hitting that ball and then hitting that 9 ball. So you need to show your certain angles to go. Yeah, too much math.
All right. It looks like he's in a good spot there. Oh,
Oh, he
now
can bank this.
he can bank this. You find out how good you are. Yeah, or in my case, I found out how bad I am. I always thought I was fairly good at pool,
Yeah.
and I've been a ballroom hack all my life, and I never been to any big tournaments or anything like that. I thought I was all right, and after playing this game for a little bit, I decided I needed lessons.
Yes, it definitely makes you feel that way. But I did have a lot of fun doing that. Oh, he hit the 9 ball.
So
No, it's still his shot. Oh, I thought Lonnie was going to get rid of his shot.
well, I had that 9 ball sitting in the pocket, man. It's dangerous playing the game with that 9 ball sitting there.
Well, I thought with how he hit that ball, the 9 ball was going to go, but it said, nope, not yet.
Yeah. Let's see how much control he has off that 3 in the rail. He's sent it up there. You see, that's one of those things where, oh, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you find out, yeah, I need lessons. So I came up with the game, and then and I decided this was real. This is something real. And so I went out and
Oh.
oh yeah,
Oh.
there you go, another winner. Oh, Lonnie, he won his first game.
Yeah, he won his first game.
Here I go. I bring in guy, all the experience in the world, and he's a pretty damn good shooter too.
It's in the table. Go up a little bit. There, you found it.
And he's just bait for y'all. Abs-
A
yes,
lot more than a normal.
yes. That's what I was saying. There's 3 balls.
Hey everyone, on that break when I did it head on, I noticed that I got a lot more action on the 9 ball with my break than a normal wreck. So I guess that's a kind of be a strategy right off the beginning.
Sure.
But
And that's because
here you
there's
go.
3 balls sitting straight in a row, and it's like those little balls on the pendulum, that swing back and forth, and the ball in the back's gonna hit that rail and come back and clear out the middle. And that's why I'm sure when the pros get hold of it, they'll hack the rack.
Oh yes,
And
yes.
and when they hack the rack, then it's gonna be spot the 9 ball on the break. But these are the early days, the days to
Oops.
enjoy, and just enjoy that fat rack.
Yes, no kidding. This is fun. It definitely gets you thinking. He's gonna try to. I don't think that 9 ball goes anywhere, but he'll hit
But
it.
he can set up for the next.
He missed the whole 9 ball.
But that's one of those cases where he could have put it. He could have
Yes.
tapped the 9 ball and moved the 6 ball out of the way so that
Mhm.
his next shot he would have an easy shot.
Yes.
But if you shoot hard in a situation like that, the balls are going to scatter and so it's a chance to think differently about your game and what you learn playing this game will transfer over.
Yes. Yes, because you, like I said before, you have to learn your angles to try to hit that ball or get something to hit it.
Mm-hmm. He has moved on to the 2. But he's up against the rail. He can't get any draw back to that 9. But he can bank to
Oh,
it. Ooh.
nice try. Almost made that 9 ball.
Now, a lot of times in a shot like this, I'll go straight to the rail and come back and try to get the 2 and the cue ball coming back.
Mm-hmm.
But he played a good defensive shot. It'd be hard for Lonnie to get on the 9 ball this shot. But he can't play defense himself. Or he can be a superhero and make shots like that. Isn't it sweet? Here, you use your English and your draw to get back to it. Look
Look at that.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Slowly but surely, his skills coming back a little bit.
Legal shot, though. He does not get ball in hand. He just has to work.
Hey, Land Raver, how's it going? Oh, now see, he played defense on that one.
Yes. And it's good to see people go back and forth with their defense, too.
Oh,
Man.
just barely.
And when you focus on making balls all the time, it's hard to, for a barroom hack like me to think about defense. But this game made it a lot easier for me to bring defense into my game.
It definitely does get you thinking. Because, I mean, normally this would be an easy run. Because that 7 ball pocket, 8 ball pocket, and then you got the 9 ball sitting right there. But now you have to figure out how to get. Oops, that was
You
a
have to get
miscue.
your own shot. Now it's ball in hand. Ball in hand, but that doesn't mean he's got an easy run out either. He's still got to move that 9 if he wants to shoot again.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Of course, you can move that 9 with any ball.
He is having fun.
There you go. Yeah, I chased Lonnie for 6 months,
We've been
trying
really busy.
to bring this game out to the world. I've focused very hard on keeping it Texas centric. You know, all the people working on the game for me, have been, local, and I was delighted to find Lonnie in his YouTube channel blowing up,
Yes, it is. Yes.
and honored that to have him be the first one to put the game out on the net.
Well, it's our
Oh,
pleasure to
he,
actually. Oh, he hit that.
he
Oh, yep.
did.
It's our pleasure to do this. This is a very
Thank,
interesting game. It's fun.
and I know you're a big part of this too, Lisa.
Oh, yes, sir.
So,
I'm usually the one on the other side, however.
all right.
Yeah, Dana definitely is the one who plays billiards.
Now again, this is another place where it's better to putt. It's better to hit soft than it is to hit hard, um, unless you just know you got it. You want to keep those two balls close to each other.
Well.
Did he touch it?
You made that ball. Oh,
Oh,
he wasn't
he
trying to
did.
make that ball.
He did not touch the nine. Nice putt.
Oh, there.
There we go. He won his first
He
game.
won his first game.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah. So it's fun. Now he might say he's just been baiting y'all in, getting y'all all excited, and now
Yeah, and then he's gonna. Yep, that's all. It's all that gambling game.
Yes, it is.
He's gonna give us. He's gonna reel us right in.
Yeah, I'm not much of a gambler, but we play for quarters at my house.
Oh,
Usually we can afford to play.
oh well, yes, yes. Oh,
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, one of the few cases where you don't get to
hey
shoot.
Don, it's gotten different. This is a new game that they're playing, so yes, it's gotten a little weird today, but it's just different. Don said it's weird. Don said pool has gotten weird today.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Not making a ball and still shooting is kind of weird.
yeah, yes, it's different.
And the longer you played the game, the harder it is to walk up and shoot again. Because in your mind you're thinking, I was going to make that and it didn't go.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what it's all about.
I wonder if he can. He's gonna try to carry him off that one ball to make that 9 ball.
Yeah. And the beauty is he moved it. So even though he didn't
Nope.
make,
Yep. Even though he didn't make it, he still moved that 9 ball. He still gets to shoot.
that's right. Yeah. And I've had people say that that they'll watch 2 games of pool and then their attention span is gone.
On some things, yes. On some matches, yes.
But with this game, you know, until all the balls stop moving, you don't know whether that 9 ball is going to move.
Most definitely. Nope, he
So
missed the
it's a
ball.
good spectator game.
It really is.
And for the pros, they talk about wanting a game that a quick game, you know, and I think it has a possibility for them to, somebody who's real good, you know, they can
Oh,
they can probably move that 9 ball pretty easy.
I'd like to see Ephraim play this. That would be a really good game to watch.
Absolutely. But when I came up with the game after I got the trademark, I went to Randy Gitlicker, who wrote the rules for BCA, and he said, "Hey, I came up with this game. Is it a real game, or has it been invented before?" And he watched Key and I play a few rounds on a bar table. We were able to get 3 or 4 racks out of one set of quarters, and he watched the game. And he said, "Reed, you got something here. You need to go and work with this. See what you can do."
Yes, most definitely.
And so and he's a Texas boy. He's out of Dallas area, and so I I was happy to go and talk with Randy about the game, and he I researched him first and found out about his BCA experience, and also that he and his wife came up with Scotch doubles. Um, and it just so happens the first tournament I ever won was a Scotch doubles tournament. Scotch doubles and 8 ball, and he and his wife came up with the game, so it was neat to uh, it was like it was meant to be that I would go to him.
Yes, yes.
With his BCA rules making, being a BCA rules master, and being uh, inventing his own game. He has that experience of coming up with a game. My thought was that if Scott Doyle knew what Texas Hold'em was going to be when Texas Hold'em came out, what would he do
Yeah.
if he had known what it was going to be? And so I thought about it, and I went out and trademarked this game.
There you go.
Anybody can play the game. You don't have to have a special ball to play the game. But I'm hoping that as having the trademark on the game, that there's a ruling authority established for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy explained to me the reason billiards is not in the Olympics is there's no controlling authority. That every game is played with different rules all over the world.
Yes.
In order to be in the Olympics, a game has to have the same set of rules everywhere it's played. And so it's kind of a backward way of going around it. But I'm hoping that by having one set of rules and a controlling authority, that this game could actually bring billiards to the Olympics.
Well, that would be nice. Bye, Clayton. You have a great day. Hey, Zammer.
It's a high hope, but you got to dream big.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they say dream big or go home.
That's right. And
Lonnie's jumping again.
The game plays just the same without the Texas one-shot ball.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cooler if you got it.
Of course it is. It's always cooler if you've got it.
And I have to say that Aramis did a beautiful job on that ball.
They did. Yeah, it. I like that. They did a great job.
And woo, looky there. Oh, living dangerous.
Woohoo!
Now, if he had scratched, you can't lose a 9 ball. We would have spotted the 9 ball, and the game would continue.
Yep.
So, if you look on the back of Q's shirt, it says it's a game you can't lose, and you're guaranteed to win in one shot.
Yep. Most definitely. It is fun. It is a lot of fun.
That's good. And I hope it's as fun to watch it as it is to play.
Lonnie's trying to get Hammer to try it out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to these kids coming in.
Oh,
this
the
afternoon.
juniors, yes. They
Yeah.
they come to play every other Saturday,
Yes.
and they have their league here. Yes, I'm excited to see them play. This is the first time I'm going to get to watch them play. We're going to stream them a little bit to give them some airtime. Because, you know, that's our up and coming, or the juniors, so they deserve just as much airtime as everybody else.
That's right.
So it'll be good. I like watching them play.
Well, that was one of the things Randy says. Old dogs don't learn new tricks. You need to go to the youth.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So when Lonnie told me that they were having a juniors tournament today, or a juniors event, I was very excited because that's my target audience.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, okay. Yes, I can see that.
You know, although I'm no spring chicken myself, and I like the game.
It's fun. It is. I had tons of fun playing.
Now I don't play this game every time I play pool. I play all the games, and if you try to play this game all the time, it will hurt your head.
Yes.
There's a lot of thinking involved, a lot of strategy, and,
Yes, there is.
and frequent disappointment.
Yes. Yes.
Look at all those balls go around it. 3 balls go by it. Did not move. Oh, it didn't.
And he threaded that needle.
Ooh, yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah. Now you get to find out what kind of draw you have. Oh, he can do it. Oh, in his mind, he could do it. He still left a pretty safe shot, though.
You know, Dana, anything we can help to promote this sport that we love. That. Oh, here comes Miss Jackie.
I'm very grateful for y'all's support of the game, and glad y'all find it as interesting as I do. No doubt. Not everybody's cup of tea, but oh, there you go. And a lot of different ways to move that 9. And Key didn't find any of them. Oh, yeah. He moved it. Go, Lonnie. Get twisted and backward together, never know what's going to happen. Here goes making balls. Okay. Ain't got that 9 ball rolling. Alright. This sounds easy. All you got to do is move the 9.
I had fun.
Yeah, look at him go. Lonnie has some experience on the banks. Tell that. Man. Key missed that 9 going both ways. Yeah, when I go out and play this game at pool halls where people have never heard of it, they watch me play and think that I'm pretty lousy. I can't even make a ball. And then they play the game and they find out it's a little different. The Fat Rack is done a lot to help promote the game in and of itself. People see that Fat Rack sitting out there and they want to know what's going on. I've never seen that before. This game's getting tight, down to 3 balls. I have seen people make 2 balls at once and not move the 9. That 9 ball's moving now. One of those shots you think you can do. Oh, you can do it. Yeah, time for a nice putt. Went for a safe. How about that? You know how Rolani plays. He's gonna draw it back, isn't he?
Oh, well, he tried, but he didn't quite make it.
Yeah.
He said hello.
It is. You have to read. Our first player signed up for our app. Oh, from Zim Pool.
Yes.
How nice is that? Yeah, Zim Pool. They got a little online billiard game.
Mm-hmm.
Online. So Manny runs that little site.
Oh, uh-oh.
All right, now Key's on it. Got work to do. Ooh. I'll tell you, watching people play one pocket, watching people play one pocket, it's kind of amazing how they can leave that ball in the pocket. Uh-oh. The danger when you get down to that last object ball, it becomes dangerous.
He's not supposed to make the ball, but of course he makes it. You try to make the ball, and of course he's going to miss it.
Hey, look at Key, he's darn near scratched.
Hey, Manny, I had fun playing. I played the first round going around, and it was a lot of fun. Oh, Lonnie's not giving up.
Well, good for him. There he is.
Hey, Marty, how are ya?
Yeah, Key's over here celebrating with his friends. Way to go. Let Lonnie go over there and do all the work.
Yeah,
know?
well, that's the object of the thing. Make everybody else do all the work, and then you get that money ball.
That's right.
Hi, Yap.
Go for the money. Yeah, we play 5-9 at the house sometimes, a rotation game,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll play it.
Oh,
We'll
and he scratched.
play 5-9 with Texas one-shot style.
Okay.
Texas style, and you know that's a lot of fun too. 5-9. Are you familiar with it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 5-9. Somebody can get on that five, and they can think that five, 5 or 6 times in a row, because they know exactly where you're going to spot it.
Oh, yes.
And but when you add the element of having to move the 9 in, uh, it's hard to make the 5 and move the 9 5 times in a row.
Yes, it is.
And if you don't move the 9, you get paid for the 5, but you don't get to shoot it again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a strategy game, too. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Making him come around. Oh man, he was working it. Here's another opportunity for a nice soft shot. Oh, it moved. It moved. Mm-mm-mm. I thought Lonnie had the angle on that one. Yeah. Oh, that moved. Yeah, strategy about, what are you going to do? Ooh, defense. Love defense. Look at there. Nice touch. All right, bud. Spectator pool, huh? This is good stuff. Put on my spectacles here, see what people are saying here. Let's see here. Isn't this fun? Ball in hand. All right. All he needs to do is tap it, and then he can tap it again. Man, he doesn't have, Lonnie doesn't have that putting concept down really. He had the 1 and the 5 and the 9 lined up where he could have just tapped it and made it easier to make it on the second shot instead of the first.
If you have not noticed, he likes things a little bit more difficult.
Well, he wants to get straight after it. Look at, here you go. He moved it 1 in a row. Let's see if he can make it 2. Not today. There he goes making balls though. He says that's the habit he's trying to break, making balls. Yeah, it's one I don't want to get out of. I want to make that 9 ball all the time.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, when I first showed it, the people who are real serious about their nine ball, you know, they weren't thrilled with the idea of trying to move the nine ball every shot.
Yeah.
It goes against, what.
What you've been taught all this time and what
Yeah,
you've learned in your automatic skill set.
yeah, it's frowned upon,
Yes, yes.
and I turned it into a game.
Yes, you did.
Bump to eight. That sounds
Oh,
like
he
a
missed it.
an interesting game. There's so much out there I do not know about pool. I was
Oh, just barely.
I was lucky to spend some time in Elgin with players who were better than me, and they taught me games like uh, 5-9 and different concepts on the rules, and which helped me develop this game.
Hmm. Yep, now it does get interesting.
Yes, it does. Defense.
Oh,
Ooh, got
uh,
it rolling. Didn't make it easy for himself. Not easy for Lonnie here either.
no. No, he missed it too.
You know, who would think it'd be harder to move a ball than it is to make a ball?
Yeah, well,
All right, by it. But leaving that cue ball in between the object and the nine is a good strategy.
oh,
There
there
we
it
go.
goes.
There we go. And go for it all at once. Oh, and that worked. Now he gets his 36 tries as the nine. No, I hope he doesn't try to do it all at once and scratch. There you go.
Nope. He meant to try to bring that nine ball out a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had people get upset. It takes me so long to make it. But I'm just glad
You gotta,
I get another try.
yep, you get just moving, maneuver it around enough. Oh, Lonnie Mitchell.
Yeah.
There he
There you
goes.
go. Look at that bank. Fine job, Lonnie. Good deal. Who are you going to put up next, Lonnie? All right. Very good. And the
Uh,
game goes
All
on.
right, and here goes Hammer. He's going to try this. His hand at this. No, if you hit the nine ball, you don't have to hit. It does not have to hit the rail. Just so long as you touch the nine ball, you have to hit just like regular nine ball. You have to hit the lowest ball, and any ball can make the nine ball move, just so long as it moves.
That's right. But if you do not move the nine ball, after you hit an object ball, you have to drive a ball to a rail or a pocket.
Right.
But hitting the nine ball is the same as making a ball in the pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I can play.
It's just a little variation of the game. All right, we're gonna get Lonnie to get back in here and he can report
Hey,
on
everybody.
what he thinks.
Oh, I kept playing it, so we're doing pretty good.
Like I said, most people who play it, they want to play again.
That's a good question. How many people can play at one time? Is it like Cutthroat where you could keep going? Play more than 2?
Well, you, uh, it's been done.
It's been done? Okay.
You can play it like a rotation game.
Now, everyone remember, Hammer is a 1-pocket and 9-ball specialist, so this game ought to. And I say something, and he. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Almost.
Yeah, I've watched a little bit of One Pocket. I've never played it.
Yeah,
It
Hammer
is
plays
an
a lot of
interesting
1-pocket.
game, and
You got to have patience. It's a game of patience.
you have to have patience and control. Where this game is, it's so tempted to go after it all the time. You're looking for
But
that.
that's my style. I don't play defense. I just look at, okay, where can I hit it?
Mm-hmm. And I know people who are good one pocket players that still find this game exciting and challenging. You know,
Yeah.
it's not automatically an easy game. Oh, Lisa is moving that 9. This is the way I like to do it. Just like that. Beautiful one shot. Yeah. High fives all around.
Rack him up, Hammer.
Yeah.
You want to play again? Okay. No.
You're right.
Challenger always racks.
You're rack your break.
So you lose, you get.
At least I have some celebrating to do. Go, girl.
Okay, is your contact information on your website if they want to get a hold of you?
Yes, you can contact me at winner@tx1shot.com.
Okay. So if anyone has any questions, you've got an e-commerce on there. You could buy the 9-ball, the stickers.
Yeah.
You've got some other merchandise too, right? Go ahead and tell them what all you've got on the
Yeah,
website.
currently I have the Texas One Shot ball, and I have a little bundle of stickers. You know that not making any money on the stickers. I'm
Just to get it
trying
out
to
there.
get the name out.
And hey, these balls are Aramuth balls. He had Aramuth make them.
That's right. These balls are Aramuth balls. They're available at Austin Billiards, and they are available at Fort Worth Billiard Superstore.
Okay, so you got Fort Worth Billiards as well. Cool.
So, and you know, I'm going to keep them in Texas. You know, what I have as much as I can. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
somebody buys them online, yeah, I'll ship them wherever.
Right.
And
But the thing is, I mean, it's Texas One Shot. It's like Texas Hold'em. It was created. It was literally. I grew up in Banquetti, which Robstown was literally 8 miles down the road.
mm-hmm.
So I grew up in that area, and look at what Texas Hold'em did.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so if in the pool player world, something like this could go, you know, it's like, you know, like we were talking earlier, pool players hate change. So it's like you got to get enough people. You just get a few here and a few there. You get them to challenge each other. You get to play something a little different,
that's
and
right.
it'll eventually catch on.
Yes. At the Grand in Austin, Texas,
Yeah.
is there's more people playing the game there than any other pool hall I'm aware of
Okay.
at this time. It has been played in every pool hall in Austin, Just stickers have been passed out everywhere,
All right.
all across the state. I have taken the game out of state. Um, Played it in California and Las Vegas. Um, Max Eberly gave me this beautiful hat.
Okay. Yeah.
And, played the game with Max Eberly. He took me down to the pit at good times.
Okay.
And everybody in the bar stopped and watched us play. It was
Cool.
kind of a cool feeling.
Yeah.
When I took the game to Fort Worth Billiard Supply, all of a sudden their entire staff, which they he have a lot of people in
He
there,
has a lot of people.
working. There's 8 people at least, and they all stopped to watch watch the demonstration on the game. And
Cool.
And my favorite thing is to teach 2 people who have never played the game how to play instead of me playing against one of them.
Yeah.
I'd rather let them play against each other and watch their eyes open up as they begin to understand the game and the challenges. Uh-oh, what's going to happen now?
All right, Russell. You have a great day.
Fantastic. Good shot.
No, I do not, Russell.
You good with this game? Sweet.
Oh, you are, Russell. Okay.
All right. So Lisa gets to try her hand at racking. She'll be able to she gets to smack that fat rack. All right. This Banana Billiards here has a lot of history on 'em.
Yes, it does. It was opened up back in the 70s by Bananas Rodriguez. This was where the majority of the money matches were back in the day in this area. And the pros would come through here playing money matches.
Yes.
And then he passed away, went to the family for a while. The family ran it for a little while. Then it ended up getting closed for 4.5 years before Rick and Connie opened it back up. If I remember right, Rick used to work here when he was younger.
Is that right?
Yeah, and he played here, and so he has a connection here.
Mm-hmm. I grew up down in Austin, and Warriors was the place where I learned to play pool when I was young. Moyers and the Poodle Dog Lounge. Neither one of those establishments are around anymore.
Oh, okay. Can you do me a favor? Shannon, she missed the very beginning. Can you go over the explaining the rules to the game again?
Okay, the rules of the game are pretty easy. It's 9-ball, but the reward system has changed. Instead of being rewarded for making a ball and getting to shoot again, you get rewarded for making the 9-ball move. If you make the 9-ball move, you shoot again. The whole game, all you got to do is like, did the 9-ball move? Okay, it's your shot. If the 9-ball didn't move, sit down. We twist the rack. Every new game deserves its own rack. We came up with the fat rack, PHAT.
He touched it.
Oh yeah, you can move the 9-ball with any ball, and you can also play defense as long as you hit the lowest ball on the table. Your opponent doesn't get ball in hand. If you hit the lowest ball and drive it to a rail or to a pocket,
Yeah, it's still got to be a legal hit where you either hit a rail or go to a pocket like normal 9-ball.
Right. There's, the game is based on 9-ball. It tries to be as true to 9-ball as it can be. It's not about doing a bunch of new fancy things, although the fat rack is pretty. It's kind of fancy.
Mm-hmm. It is. Yep. It's twisted.
It is
It's
twisted.
twisted.
Yeah. Everybody wants to smack it.
You got it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice setting up that rack in the pool hall and people coming up and saying, "What is that? I've never seen that before."
Yeah.
And these beautiful Aramith 9-balls with the big oversized Texas over the spot. It's they're eye catching too.
Yep.
You can play with a regular 9-ball. It works just fine. It plays exactly the same.
Yeah.
But it's a lot cooler if
With
you got
the,
this ball.
with the red ball.
I mean, we're Texas proud, you know.
Oh, definitely.
And you know, I've seen some sets of Texas balls that have the red, white, and blue Texas with the star on
Right.
it and stuff,
Nice.
and that's pretty. But I'm very partial to the Texas one-shot ball.
Okay, I'm gonna let you keep talking. I need to
Okay.
take care of something. Be right back.
Very good. Yeah. It's. It looks like Lisa won again. Okay. All right. I was looking the wrong way. Wow. So we got comments rolling in. So anyway, Key's up here racking away. Key has been around since the beginning of Texas One Shot. He's been real happy to help spread the love. And I'm very grateful for Key coming up here today, and giving people an opportunity to play against somebody who understands the game. Yeah. The talent around the state is amazing. I've been playing at the Granbury VFW Hall, and really good players up there. I was at the deer lease up by Gordon the other day, and good players up there for sure. And all over Austin, down at Betsy's and Skinny Bob's, there's a lot of good players out there. There's some ought to be out there on the league or out there playing in the pros, but that's a whole different level of dedication. Go from town to town to play pool. But that's what my future is going around trying to show the world how to play this game. See if it catches anybody's interest. A little pause in the game while everybody gets settled. There's going to be a big tournament later on this afternoon, or not tournament, but a league play for juniors. And let's see. All right, here comes Lisa to the table. Hit the lowest ball on the table and make the 9-ball move. You get to shoot again. That's a simple game. Oh, it moved. Tribute to Seinfeld. It moved. He played a little defense there. Defense is one of the areas I need to work on. But this game's helped me work on a lot of areas. All right, we have some new people rolling in. What is she on, the 4 ball? 4 is hitting pretty well.
All right, everybody, I'm back.
Very good. Well, welcome back, Lonnie.
Thank you.
I know you. How long have you been doing this YouTubing?
A little over 2 years.
2 years. Very good. So about the time I was drawing up the concepts, you were beginning.
Yeah, I had the channel pre-COVID, and first live stream was after they opened us back up from COVID.
Very nice.
So even though the channel was open, created years and years ago, the concept of it.
A long time in the making, huh?
Well, it's called working in the oil field too much. 80 to 100-hour weeks. You ain't not gonna be able to work on a YouTube channel.
Right.
And have the freedom to go live stream.
Yeah. Gotta sleep sometime.
Yep.
Oh,
Someone's playing Simon behind
that's
us.
a ball in hand. All right, let's see how Lisa does on this putting. See if she can chooses to go solid or hit it hard or do it in
Well, see, I would think like this. You know, you could hit it soft just to make contact.
Yes.
But if you screw up in any form or fashion, you're basically leaving it for them.
Yes. All right, it moved. She said, "Oh, she thought she was leaving this for Keith. She has to come back and do it again."
She forgot already.
It's tough.
Later, Dennis.
It's so ingrained.
Hey, Dennis, when you try it out, let me know on the Discord or send me a message how you like it. Lisa says bye, Dennis.
Yeah, moving it's one thing, making it's another. You can definitely watch somebody's brain at work when they're playing this game. Ooh, she made a ball. One of the things Key came up with. There you go, making balls again. Not what this game is all about.
Yeah, making balls though, it actually makes the game more interesting or more, it takes more work to hit that 9 ball.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people would rather the ball stay on the table and try to early 9 it.
Mm-hmm.
But me, let's get rid of a few because it made it more, the angles were a little bit, more to work with.
Right. Yeah, it's
Okay, thanks, Russell.
a lot of balls out there make it where you have a lot to hide behind.
Yep.
You choose to clear some of them out of the way. I can come and help you later. But
You got to
if
know
you're
what you're
not
doing.
shooting, you're not winning.
Right, exactly. Hey, Antonio, we are at Bananas. Hey, if you're
Look
local,
at her.
oh, almost. If you're in San Antonio, everybody, they're doing a benefit. It's chicken, sausage, rice, beans, jalapenos, bread, plate for $10. If y'all are in the area, come on by and grab a plate. It's for a good cause.
All
Ooh, she
right.
got it.
And set herself up nicely. Studies a shot.
She got it.
Another winner. This game does make you smile.
Yep. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I kept this game under wraps for the first year while I went out and figured out how to get it trademarked.
Yeah.
And in 2 years now, and this year I've been out uh, trying to get it out in the public domain. And I think I really appreciate your help in
Oh,
this.
not a problem. I do
Getting it out
apologize
there.
it took so this long to be able to meet up.
No,
But like, I know you've been keeping track. You see our live streaming schedule and the work schedule in between it that you won't see. But
no, but
it's been a lot of. I've had a lot of live streams lately, and like I said, September was just impossible. This month we got lucky, even though it's filled up now. But we were able to get you in at the beginning.
mm-hmm. Well, I didn't give up. I kept on trying.
Oh yeah.
Up against the rail, so draw's not an option. At least not with my skill.
Well, some people still try to jack it up right there on the rail, and it don't work. They try it, but it's like it will not work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Almost straight.
All right, moved on over to the two. Did I answer her questions as far as?
Shannon, did you understand the rules? You understand what the goal is? Do you have any questions? Or if anyone has any questions about the game out there?
All right. It's an object ball. It's ball in hand. Everything tries to be as close to 9 ball as possible. It's just the reward system changed.
All right, Russell. Catch you later. Got it. Nope.
And these are 8-foot tables here.
Yes, 8-foot diamonds.
All diamonds. That's nice.
You're welcome, Shannon.
Yeah, Betsy's Billiards and Skinny Bob's are both all diamonds.
Yes. Matter of fact, those are my other 2 live streams this year or this month.
Oh,
The
very good.
21st, 22nd, I'll be at Skinny Bob's for the Predator Tour, and then I'll be at Betsy's the 28th, 29th for their fall ball, 9-ball handicap 9-ball tournament.
Very cool. Oh, cue ball just barely went in.
Russell, if you look at the top of the chat, his website is pinned there.
It's TexasOneShot.com. You can spell it out. You know, Texas One Shot.
Yeah, it'll
Or
come up
you-
in Google.
Or you can, you can Google me, and it's TX the number one word shot.com. It's the alternate website listing it. See, Lisa is on that too. Thin. Legal hit.
Yeah. I was just checking some analytics, make sure things are working right.
I appreciate all y'all reaching out, asking about the website and the game.
Oh, put it a little bit closer to your mouth.
Okay.
Let me eat. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. Let me know if y'all can hear him better.
Okay. Yeah, this broadcasting stuff is new to me. I'm a shy one.
So am I.
But I was saying I appreciate y'all all reaching out and asking about the website and watching the game and being open to new experiences.
Does that help, Monique? Oh, nice. Okay.
And I'd love to see the Roadrunner and the Pink Dagger go after it. Because I was told that I need to appeal to the youth, and
Yes.
that's the epitome of youth right there. Those girls are good, and they have a bright future.
Yes, they do.
Oh, yeah. Got it on the backside.
But now she's got to shoot
Be
it.
careful what you ask for. Yeah, I've been going down to the foot and coming back up, shooting around the other way. All right. Let's see if he putts or if he smacks it. He smacked.
Gonna go. He's gonna go. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's in the pocket.
Don't scratch. Another winner. It's a new game.
We may have another volunteer or another victim, however you want to word it.
Here we go. I love seeing new people learn the game because
To keep shooting.
all right. I like this. That boy got a good smile on
He's
him.
gonna try it.
Do you know his name?
Huh? No, I did not.
Young man's name?
Leo? Okay.
All right.
You said Leo? Okay.
Does he know he's going to be live streamed?
Yeah, this is Leo.
That doesn't scare him. Okay.
How old is he? 17. All right, we have one of the juniors that playing league, Leo. He's here before they start league, and he's going to try it out.
That's fantastic. All right. And get his first look at the fat rack. He needs to be told to square up before he breaks.
Yeah, you got to break in the box from the box.
No breaking from the rail in this game. That fat rack is just too tempting.
Leo, 17, got it.
Oh. All right, challenger racks, break your own. Challenger break, rack your own, it's all the same. Yeah, we have a lot of fun with the game. We're going to have T-shirts that come out. The T-shirts are going to have a picture of the fat rack on there, and it's going to be featuring the fat rack.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to do another fat rack T-shirt that is the most twisted rack in Texas.
Okay.
And being from Austin, I've seen a lot of weird racks.
Yes.
But we're going to have
Keep Austin
the
weird.
weirdest rack in Austin. Austin's weirdest rack.
Are you actually in Austin?
I am.
You are, okay.
Born and raised there.
Oh, okay.
And so I know where all the old pool halls were. And
Yeah, I played at the old Skinny Bubs before they changed it over.
mm-hmm.
Got all the diamonds. I've been to the Grand. I've been to Slick Willie's and Fast. No, is there Fast Eddie's there?
Is what?
There Fast Eddie's there?
Yeah, there's Fast Eddie's
Yeah.
out on 183 North.
Yeah, I've been there.
And then there's a Eddie's Tavern on I-35 close to Round Rock.
Right. I tried going to a warehouse billiards at one time.
Yeah, the warehouse
Billiards
is
was-
still there.
Yeah, I didn't get to go in because it was too crowded.
Mm-hmm. And
There was no parking anywhere.
there's Clicks
I've
on
been.
Altorf, and another one out on 620, and I think another Clicks in Cedar Park.
Okay, yeah, I haven't been to that one.
I went to go to introduce the game to the Clicks in Cedar Park, and I was showing my stickers off, and the girl said, "I played that game yesterday down on Altorf." I said, "Really?" I said, "Have you seen this?" And I pulled out one of my balls, and she said, "Yeah, the guy had one of those balls too." Oh man, I was thrilled.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm hoping that the VFW up in Granbury, I play up there whenever I go see my kids, and I'm hoping to might get a first tournament
Okay.
up there.
Yeah. If you had asked us about streaming it's going to come down to we need a lot of notice,
Sure.
and we can work everything else out.
Okay.
Give you more details because I need to know where, when, travel. It'd definitely be hotel costs, stuff like that. So.
Right. No
Yeah.
doubt. Have you been to Granbury?
I've driven through it because I used to do when I was in the oil field. I used to travel. Yeah. So I would travel through there all the time. Whenever I went up to the DFW area.
Mm-hmm. Well, as part of my youth outreach is I'm trying to get a Texas one-shot tournament going between the colleges, the universities, and
Yeah.
Skinny Bob's has agreed in principle to host a collegiate championship.
Once you get enough colleges that are.
Once I get the colleges lined up. I went out last year and tried a little bit, and the COVID had shut down all their programs.
Yep.
And I was on short notice then, trying to get a tournament up in a couple of months.
No, it's going to take you a while to get.
Yes.
Plus, you got to find the colleges that have pool programs.
Yes. And I know San Marcos has one. My daughter went.
Okay.
And it was the only class she passed. She had a .4 GPA. But she redeemed herself. She went up to Charleston State and graduated with honors.
Oh, sweet. Well, when you do go to what's historically known as the party college.
Yeah, and she was a non-traditional student. She graduated high school at 16.
Oh, nice.
And so she was barely 17 when she started classes.
Oh, okay. It's a lot of distractions when you're a little bit younger in college.
Yes.
What's he gonna do here?
And she graduated as a non-traditional student too.
Oh, he just misses it.
She was 30 when she got her degree.
Oh, okay.
Tarleton State was very good to her. They, as part of the honors program, she got to go to Italy for a month.
Oh, nice. All right, Yep. You have a good night. Lisa says good night. Yep.
Oh, you left key hard. It's tough. Are you liking the game? Enjoying that? Yeah. You got a good smile. And it touched the rail. That's a legal shot.
Oh.
Making balls. Nothing wrong with that. Okay.
He basically see. This is where he suckered me in several times with this one.
Yeah. If you make that 8-ball, make sure you move the 9.
Hey, Broland. No, it's a twist on 9-ball. We got Broland here. Could you go explain the rules to the game again?
Okay. This is 9-ball, except we changed the reward system. Instead of being rewarded for making a ball by getting it to shoot again, you have to make the 9-ball move in order to shoot again. So it really changes the dynamics of the game. If you have to hit a legal shot, you have to hit the lowest ball on the table, and either drive it to a rail or a pocket. Drive any ball to a rail or a pocket.
To avoid ball in hand.
To avoid ball in hand. And if the 9-ball moves, it's the same as, it's the equivalent to making making a ball, and then you don't have to drive a ball to the rail as long as you move the 9 ball.
Yeah, you just got to make sure something touches the 9.
We twisted the rack. It's a diamond, but we twisted it 90 degrees. Moved the 1 ball up to the front, put the 9 ball on the spot, and we call it the fat rack, the PHAT fat rack.
Now touch it.
Ooh, nice hit. And so he moves the 9 ball, so he gets to shoot again.
If any of y'all have any questions, let us know.
Very good. A lot of ways to do it. Now, he was trying to bank it. I'd have been trying to draw it. Uh-oh. He's in trouble now. Yeah, Key's not going to give it to you. You got to make it. But you can take as many tries as you want as long as you hit it.
And if it wouldn't have been set up straight to a pocket, you just make sure you make contact, just hit it, move the 9 to a pocket. You don't have to go for a long shot. You can just hit it, and get it where you want it.
Yeah, we call that putting. This game has a lot of its own lingo. You know, putting, squaring up, fat rack. It's fun stuff. All right.
If you run the rack 1-9 the usual way, if you can run it, you run it. You still just got to make sure you hit the 9 every time in order to shoot again. So yeah, you could break and run it technically.
But you have to be very damn.
You have to be very good to make sure, because you don't keep shooting by just making balls. You have to make sure you make contact with that 9 every time.
Yeah, there's no reward for making a ball unless it's a 9 ball, and then you win. All the other balls, if you make them, that's fine, but you don't get to shoot again. You get to shoot again if you make the 9 ball move. It goes against a lot what 9 balls for players were taught all their life, you know.
Yeah, but it's a new game like everything else. Like 8-ball, in 8-ball, you got cutthroat, where 3 people can shoot. It's a completely different game from 8-ball because it's not 8-ball.
Right.
It's with the 8-ball rack, but it's not.
That's right. So, but this is with all the principles of 9-ball.
Yeah,
it's just a different reward.
And honestly, it's challenging. It is fun because you're trying to find a way to make sure you hit that 9 every time. So you've got to know your angles. You've got to, you got to know your diamond system. You've got to know your game.
Yeah. You can carry them. You can combo, but instead of focusing on a cue ball and an object ball and trying to find a pocket, all of a sudden you're focusing on the cue ball, the object ball, and the 9-ball.
Yeah, and like that right there. I mean, he didn't intend to make it a defense, but the thing is, you can play defense.
Absolutely.
You can play the defense. You hit your shot, you're going to lose your turn anyway for not hitting the 9. So just plan it. Just make sure you hit a rail, so that way you don't give them ball in hand.
And some people, will play the defense, including the ball in hand. It's amazing how people's minds work and how they're able to see, hey, this will work out well for me, even if I give them ball in hand.
Shannon, if the 9 goes in the break, yes, it is a win. And I'll be honest, the way I break it, that 9-ball moved. Now I almost got it in on the first break. I scratched the last 2 that I broke. But it is one of those, it's never win or breaks. It's the challenger always racks and breaks. And as long as you don't commit a foul on the break, you're guaranteed to shoot again right after the break.
Yeah. I tell everybody that it's a challenger break so that because the winner ought to be out celebrating with their
We'll be
friends.
celebrating now with the friends.
But the reality of it is, I don't want to sit there and watch somebody run 20 racks in a row.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not good enough to do that to somebody else, but I know there's people out there that can do it to me. And I'd get bored. So
Yeah, bro. It's,
look at that.
Oh, nice. Nice.
We'll win it in one shot.
Yeah, bro, yes, it does not matter what other ball hits the 9. You could take it into a cluster of other balls, and if one of them hit the 9, it's still legal. You just got to make sure the 9, something makes contact with the 9 every time.
And on the break, the 9 ball is deemed to have moved.
Yes.
You can break, and that 9 ball can be sitting there at the spot on the same spot when everything stops moving, and it still will have deemed to have moved because energy passed through it.
Yes.
And we use that principle throughout the entire game. So if a ball rolls up and stops touching the 9 ball moves because energy went through it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I was breaking head on, Shannon. So I just need to make sure I move it a little bit to the side to try to avoid that scratch. So you're breaking essentially, head up, like it says. Pros would call it in the box. So it's like you're never going to have a cut break on it.
Not allowed to break from the rail. You got to square up to break. I tell everybody, if you don't want to square up, I don't want to play with you.
Yep.
But it's all about having fun. And showing off. I've seen people move the 9 ball 7 times in a row. And we call that showing off. And when you make the 9 ball, that's being a badass.
Yep. If you're if you're an extremely aggressive shooter and trying to make the 9 all the time, it will suit you. But there is defense there. But the thing is, if you want to keep shooting, you got to make contact with that 9.
It's a thinking man's game.
Yep, beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Man, here's one of those days where he could roll up and just drop that 2 and hide from that 3. And move it any way you want. That didn't work. Best laid plans of mice and men.
Oh, he scratched.
And you get to practice your combos a lot.
Yes, I noticed that.
And your caroms.
That'll
Look
work.
at that. Hell of a carom. All right. No.
Okay, I will be right back.
Very good. Well, you might help him out with that rack. All right. Learn how to rack the fat rack. Challenger racks, break your own. Definitely might be their game if they like to beat on the 9. Let's see, the 9 ball moved by definition. Ooh. On the 2, key is on the 2. The 9 ball sitting there. Danced all around it. Okay. Draw it out. No expectation for this to uh, take away from any other game. I think it's a nice game to add to your repertoire. I think it's a good teaching game. It's a good spectator game. Opportunity to practice those caroms and banks and combos. There's also an opportunity to practice defense. All you gotta do is move the 9, you get to shoot again. Uh-oh, ball in hand might be deadly this time. There goes Key, lined up for the combo. Oh, and he missed it. And he missed it. Let's make this easy. Got him out of there. All right. Shoot again. The object is to make the 9-ball, you win. In order to shoot again, you have to make the 9-ball move. If you make a ball, it doesn't do you any good. No reward for making a ball. You make the 9-ball move with any ball.
But you got to hit the lowest ball on the table.
You have to hit the lowest ball on the table first. You got it. And then we twist the rack. We have the fat rack. We twist it 90 degrees. The 9-ball goes on the spot. And the 1 ball gets moved to the new head of the rack. Called the fat rack. P-H-A-T. You like a sticker? Want to play a game? It's like any other game of pool, you know. You're still just pushing balls around. Oh, he's sitting pretty now. Here we go. See what Key can do with this. See what Key can do with this. Play defense, it looks like. That 9-ball sitting in the pocket, and Key's over there playing defense. Ooh. Went right by that 9. That almost cost Key the game. They still could. Eyeball, that'd be such an easy call. And this changing the reward changes the strategy. All right, back and forth. Those barbecues smelling good up here, folks. Bananas Billiards having a fundraiser. This could be it. Nice, Carol. It's a fun game.
All right. Okay, we're getting close to 2 o'clock.
Very good.
I want to thank you for letting us live stream this.
I've enjoyed sitting in.
All right, cool. If anyone has any questions, you can ask in the comments after this live stream. They'll be able to ask there. His link to his website is pinned to the top of the chat. So if you'll have any questions, get with him. His website, he's got an email. Go ahead and throw your email out there again.
And the email is winner@tx1shot.com. Winner@tx1shot.com.
Okay. And we're probably going to keep playing this, but I need to go ahead and kill the stream. That
Sure.
way, because the juniors are going to start getting here. The juniors are going to start getting here, but we'll keep playing, and as they get here, we'll do it. I just don't want to interfere with them being able to start when they're starting.
Not at all.
But thank you again, and
Thank you, Lonnie, and
oh, you're
it's
welcome.
good to see the smiles on your face.
Oh, yeah, it was
and,
fun.
and your friends.
It was fun. But hey, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream. We may come back on a little bit later for some of the juniors for to watch. We're not sure yet. I'm not even sure if they're gonna how many juniors are gonna be here. But we told them we would be done by 2. So definitely, let's see, definitely interesting game. Already thinking of the seeing strategies being used. Exactly. So everyone, thank y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the sound like always, and then I'll kill the stream.
All right,
They're
cool.
gonna keep playing. So everyone, hey, see y'all in a bit. All right, everyone, y'all have a great day. And like I said, we might come on back live later for the juniors if they're coming back in. All right, bye.
Good day.
Don't worry, we're finishing up.
Not disappointed.
No, it's been fun. Hopefully, it'll understand people. If not, they'll send you an email asking questions, or they'll, make a comment in the stream. What you can do is, are you subscribed to the channel? No, are you on YouTube? You don't know, but do you watch YouTube?
YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
If do you have an account on YouTube where you can have certain channels?
My phone doesn't go on there.
Oh, it don't? Oh, okay. So basically, you can go on the backwards billiard on YouTube, and if people comment underneath it, you can help reply.
Okay. I'll move myself forward.
Okay.
I'll get out of the 80s. I don't have a Facebook either.
Oh, no.
Can't comment on Facebook or any of that stuff.